This quarter in the Sunday morning adult Bible studies, we are looking at spiritual discipline. And in many of the sermons that you hear this quarter, you'll hear lessons on spiritual discipline. Maybe a good synonym for that would be holy routines. Holy routines. Prayer, meditation, Bible reading, devotional time alone with God, the structural ordering of our lives with spiritual guardrails. And we'll talk a lot about the relationship between routine and spontaneity. They're not necessarily mutually exclusive. Routine doesn't have to be a bad word. A routine does not have to become mechanical and lifeless, automated and thoughtless. We all have a rhythm to our lives, and we'll speak a lot about that rhythm. I can't believe it's fall already, but fall gives way to winter, which gives way to spring, which gives way to summer. 1 week gives way to the next. 1 month gives way to the next. 1 day gives way to the next. There are routines built in all of these seasons, months, years, days. But even though there are routines built into a day is also imbued with great possibilities if we allow it to be. And a routine in a day can be a catalyst for a fertile imagination to think the highest, noblest thoughts. And so within the framework of a routine, our memories can be triggered, our meditation can be enhanced, and our resolve can be deepened. The Lord's Supper is a wonderful routine, a spiritual discipline. Yes, it's a sacred duty, but it's a duty that comes with dynamite benefits. Whenever we slip up into complacency, it can transform us into a godly posture. Whenever we are overcome with profound sadness, it can rebuild the joy and the hope. Whenever we are prone to compromise our faith, it can remind us why we started this journey and to motivate us to continue on. Whenever we are blind to our spiritual needs, the Lord's Supper can help us get refocused with 20/20 vision to see Jesus more clearly. Whenever we feel profoundly unworthy, the Lord's Supper can remind us that the basis of our standing with God is not a matter of something that we earn, but is and always will remain a free gift. Romans 3:10 still says, "None is righteous, no, not one." And beginning with verse 19, we read, "Now we know that whatever the law says, it speaks to those who are under the law, so that every mouth may be stopped, and the whole world may be accountable to God. For by works of law, no human being will be justified in his sight, since through the law comes knowledge of sin. But now the righteousness of God has been manifested apart from law, although the law and the prophets bear witness to it, the righteousness of God through faith in Christ Jesus for all who believe. For there's no distinction, for all have sinned and fall short of the glory of God, and are justified by his grace as a gift through the redemption that is in Christ Jesus, whom God put forward as a propitiation by his blood to be received by faith. This was to show God's righteousness, because in his divine forbearance he had passed over former sins. It was to show his righteousness at the present time, so that he might be just and the justifier of the one who has faith in Jesus. A holy routine? Yes. But so much more than just a routine. This is a sacred jolt to fix our eyes on Jesus. A reminder of how blessed we are to belong to him. And what a great honor it is to be his followers.